Oh, hi there. It's me, Damo. Hey, do you sometimes forget things? You know what? I forget things all the time. Do you know who doesn't forget things at all, ever? God. He remembers everything, especially he remembers you and how much he loves you. How good is that? I've got a song about that. It's called I Am Not Forgotten. So why don't you stand up with me if you can, and we'll have a sing, we'll have a dance, and we'll sing this song to God together. You ready? Here we go. Not forgotten. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. God knows my name. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. God knows my name. He knows my name. Light over darkness, strength over weakness, joy over sadness, he knows my name. Dad to the fatherless, mom to the motherless, friend to the friendless, he knows my name, he knows my name. I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten, God knows my name. I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten. God knows my name, he knows my name. Light over darkness, strength over weakness, joy over sadness, he knows my name. Dad to the fatherless, mom to the motherless, friend to the friendless, he knows my name, he knows my name. Here we go. I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten, God knows my name. I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten, God knows my name. I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten, God knows my name. I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten, I am not forgotten, God knows my name, he knows my name, he knows my name, he knows my name, he knows your name, he knows my name, he knows your name, he knows my name, he knows your name, he knows your name, he knows your name. Well done, everybody. Give yourselves a big clap. That was wonderful. Hey, thanks for having a sing and a dance with me and worshiping God together. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hi everyone and welcome to Essendon Baptist Kids Online. My name's Kathy.
Hi, I'm Linda.
And we'd like to say a big hi to all the kids, all the adults who are watching us. Welcome to all of our Essendon Baptist Church family, as well as those of you who are joining us from other churches as well. What are we up to today, Linda?
Well, if you saw us last week, we had a story about something really big and really heavy, and it even had 2 elephants in it. Yes, it was a story about Noah, and God gave Noah the plans to build a very big boat because he had to put lots and lots of animals in it. And do you know what? That boat was able to float, even with all the animals, especially the elephants, because you know how heavy they are. So we had a story about something that floated.
Awesome. So it looks like we're going to do some floating and today with this water as well. It's a good thing I built the ark this week. So I've built an ark and I'm going to go and get it from the car park now. But I think it might be a bit big for this.
Yeah, I think so.
To take it to the beach when we get there next time.
Well, we've brought some things along from home, and you might have some of these things at home too. And sometimes when you're in the bath or when you're doing the dishes, you can have some fun and see which things float, and that means stay up on top of the water when you put them in, or whether they sink all the way to the bottom. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Excellent.
So we've got a little sign here to remind you, going down to the bottom is when something's sinking, and staying up on the top is floating.
That's right.
What have you got, Kathy, to see?
Okay, so some of you might recognise this. It's a little bottle of hand sanitizer. Now it's got a bit in it, but it's made of plastic, but it feels sort of heavy. I think it might sink.
Okay, I've got a little car here, and it's plastic. It's not very heavy, really. It's kind of like a little boat, so I think I'm going to put that in the float pile. I think that's going to float.
I've got a little egg cup here. It's made of light wood. I think it might float. What do you think?
Yeah, it's like a little boat as well, isn't it? And I've got a plastic slinky here. Now, it's not very heavy, but it's lots of fun. If I put that in the water, do you think it's going to sink down to the bottom, or whether it'll float on the top? Well, it's pretty light. I'm going to put it in the floating pile.
Yeah. I've got this spoon. Now I know that spoons sink because I have them in the sink a lot when I'm washing the dishes. So I'm definitely putting that in the sink.
Now you might have noticed that I've got a bit of bling today.
Sparkly.
Yeah, I brought this ring. It's pretty heavy. It's got a big stone on it. I reckon that's going to go straight to the bottom. We'll put it there.
Fantastic. And some of you might have played a game in the water with one of these. Bobbing apples. Will it sink to the bottom or stay on top? I think it'll float.
And our last thing is this spatula. It's got a wooden handle, a bit of a plastic top. It's pretty heavy though, actually. Yeah. I think maybe this one will sink.
Excellent.
Shall we find out what's going to happen?
Let's see. So, I'm going to pop my egg cup in now. Let's have a look. Maybe when it fills with water. Oh! It floats on top.
Stays on the top. Well, that's good news.
There
we can
we
keep
go.
that in the float pile.
Fantastic.
What about the spoon? Let's test. Ready?
Up.
Oh, all the way to the bottom.
All the way down. How about the car? We think that might float because it's quite light. Let's see.
Oh, it's sort of floating. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of floating, isn't it?
Oh, it is floating.
Wow,
There you
that's
go.
good. I'll take it out. Oh, it's all wet. Never mind, that's in the float pile too. Okay, what about the ring?
Oh, all the way to the bottom there.
That was really heavy.
And the apple. Let's have a look. Oh, yep. Even though
That
it's
stayed
quite
on the
heavy,
top.
it stays on top.
That's good. And our hand sanitizer. Bob, bob, bob.
It
Push it
floats
down.
too.
Will it go down?
No.
No, it definitely does not want to sink.
Means you'll
That
never
one
lose
can
your hand
float.
sanitizer in the bath.
Oh, what about this one? Went to the bottom.
Oh.
Oh, that's a bit strange. It did sort of go to the bottom, but now it's
It
kind of in
actually
the middle. It's a
floats.
bit. That one's a floating one too.
And
Lots of
let's see
floating
what
things.
happens with the slinky. Oh, it looks like maybe it's floating. Maybe it's floating. Oh, all the way to the bottom. That one sinks right down.
It does go to the bottom, doesn't
some
it?
things are surprising. It's amazing what sinks and floats, isn't it?
It is. Well, thankfully, the ark managed to stay afloat for a very long time with lots and lots of animals. And today's story, we've got something else that we really hope is going to float as well. It's something really precious that went on the water that was rescued because it could float.
That's right. In the book of Exodus, we learn about a little baby that needed to be kept safe. And that baby was Moses. So the book of Exodus tells us about the story of God's special people, the Israelites. And at the time this baby Moses was born, the leader of the country they were living in didn't like God's people. So Moses' mum put Moses into a special basket that floated and wouldn't let water in, And Moses' sister Miriam and Moses' mum took him out to the river and put him on the river to float to safety.
Oh.
And we're going to learn a little bit more about this story.
So let's learn about the story of Moses. In this story, there are a couple of characters, and Kathy and I are going to act it out for you. So my character might have worn something really pretty and shiny like this. Any guesses? And something a bit princessy like this. And, well, something very princessy. Something like this. Yes, I'm the princess in the story. And this story takes place beside some water. Here's our water. This is the Nile River. It's looking very nice and clean and inviting today. Just like that. Who else is in this story?
Hi everyone, my name's Miriam. I'm Moses' big sister. My mum's asked me to help her today. We have to put him in a basket today because Mum said that Moses is a special baby and she thinks God's got a plan for him, but we need to keep him safe from the ruler of our country. So Mum made this special basket that doesn't let any water in, and she's asked me to help to put him in the water. I'm a bit scared for Moses, but Mum and Dad trust God to keep him safe, so do I. So I just have to put the cover over him. Bye, baby Moses. I'm going to miss you. And then Mum said to put him out into the river and keep an eye on him. Be safe. Bye, baby Moses. Got to go and hide.
What a beautiful day for a bath in the Nile. I'm here with my princessy accessories for my bath. Oh, can you hear something, boys and girls? Is that a kitten? Oh, what's this? Is there a kitten in here? Oh, it's a baby in a basket. Hello, baby. What are you doing in the river? How'd you get? Oh, goodness. Wow, what a beautiful baby. Let's wrap you up. Oh, gosh, I'm not very good at this. I don't really know anything about babies. I don't know how to look after a baby. Oh, you okay? You okay? What am I going to do?
Excuse me, Princess.
Hello, little girl.
What a lovely baby you've got
look, isn't
there.
he beautiful? He was in a basket on the river.
Oh, that's a bit sad.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do because babies need someone to look after them and I'm not very good at that.
Do you think you need some help? She's really good at looking after babies.
Is she really? That would be great. Yeah.
Can I run home and get her to come to the palace? Maybe she can help you look after him.
Oh, that'd be great if she could.
Oh, okay. I'll go home and tell her right now. How exciting, everyone. Wow, God did really keep Moses safe. The princess found him, and now we can actually have him to keep looking after him for a little while. And my mum's going to be so happy that she gets to keep looking after Moses, but knows that he's also going to be kept safe with the princess. I can't wait to tell her. That's so exciting. Thank you, God.
A man from the Levi tribe married a woman from the same tribe, and she later had a baby boy. He was a beautiful child, and she kept him inside for 3 months. But when she could no longer keep him hidden, she made a basket out of reeds and covered it with tar. She put him in the basket and placed it in the tall grass along the edge of the Nile River. The baby's older sister stood off at a distance to see what would happen to him. About that time, one of the king's daughters came down to take a bath in the river, while her servant woman walked along the riverbank. She saw the basket in the grass and sent one of the young women to pull it out of the water. When the king's daughter opened the basket, she saw the baby and felt sorry for him because he was crying. She said, "This must be one of the Hebrew babies." At once, the baby's older sister came up and asked, "Do you want me to go get a Hebrew woman to take care of the baby for you?" "Yes," the king's daughter answered. So the girl brought the baby's mother, and the king's daughter told her, "Take care of this child, and I will pay you." The baby's mother carried him home and took care of him. When she was old enough, she took him to the king's daughter, who adopted him. She named him Moses, because she said, "I pulled him out of the water."
So God had a plan for Moses. God cared for him and looked after him. But who were the people who helped God in that plan? Well, there was Moses' mum and Moses' sister, Miriam. Who else was there?
Princess.
The princess and God. God looked after Moses. And God promises to look after us too. We're special to him and he has a plan for us as well. So who does God give us to look after us?
What about parents?
Yep.
And
Other family members?
teachers?
Yep. Friends?
Lots of people to take care of us.
Yeah, that's fantastic, isn't it? That God thinks we're so special as well and he gives people to look after us.
You know, God had a big plan for Moses. Our story was just about when he was a little baby. But in the Bible, starting in the book of Exodus, there's a lot of Moses' story about how God used him in his big plan. So maybe you probably know some of those stories and you could read those in the Bible or a storybook.
So God even had a special plan for Miriam as well. And she really helped Moses later in life also, when he did some of these wonderful things as part of God's big plan. So God has a plan for each of us and he thinks we're so special. And the thing to remember for all of us is that God keeps his promises and he will take care of us in good times and in hard times. Thanks for being with us today, Kids Online. Hope you had fun. And maybe you can dress up as one of the characters in the Bible, or maybe you might go and do some floating or sinking at some point in some water. But we hope you had fun and you learnt a little bit. Take care.
Bye.